In today's video, we are going to explore expressive mark making. I'm not sure about you, but I have been feeling a bit overwhelmed and anxious lately. That happens to me certain times, and here we are approaching the holidays, and here I am feeling that way. So with expressive mark making, it's just a way to kind of move that energy out of your body. Try to channel the things that you're feeling that are negative and just kind of make marks that help that release. I have blocked mine off into 4 different cubes. I like doing that. I just love so much to make marks and then take the tape away and just see what has happened. So I'm going to start by doing, I think I'd like to do a big loop swoop over the whole thing, to make these marks. And then let's see. Sometimes these like harsh lines just feel so therapeutic to me. It's like, yeah, of course, that's how I'm feeling right now. Let's see. Yeah, so we're approaching the winter holiday. My kids will be out of school soon, and we don't have any travel plans. So I'm wondering, okay, what are we gonna do? We got some days to figure it out. I think we'll probably play a lot of games, build some fires, I'll watch some movies, make some art. All right. Let's see. I think this one wants more. I'm using here my China marker. I love this thing. I don't know, I use it a lot. In my creativity kit I put together for my workshops in January, they'll each have one of these in it. Those are going to be some really fun workshops. Let's see. Ooh, I think I need to, I feel like I didn't flush this one out. Let's just keep going. There we go. All right, now I'm going to add some paint. Let's see. I'm gonna use this amethyst color. You guys all know how much I love it. No surprise there. I would like to use my scraper today. This is a tool that's just really fun for me, especially when I'm doing therapeutic art. It's just something about the scratchy texture just is very therapeutic to me. If you don't have one of these and you're interested in seeing how it might feel, you can just use an old credit card or an old Blockbuster card if you still have one of those laying around. But see how I just like, I love that. It's a whole different texture. Do you hear the sound of it scratching? That's a favorite. All right. Let's see. My son's working on a project. See how this paintbrush is blue? He painted a blue sky. I have brushes up here they're allowed to use, and they're all, look at this, they're all blue. Okay, let's see. I would like to use this. It's just a round brush. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go crazy and get this gold color. What is that? How's that feel to everybody? Let's see. Kind of festive. Ooh, yeah. So I'm not sure if you've seen on Instagram that I've been posting, but I'm hosting a free activity course for parent and child or caregiver and child starting December 15th. It's just 5 activities. They're pretty short to squeeze into the holiday chaos, but just a way to find some moments to connect with your kiddo. And just sit together and have some time. My kids and I have been doing it, and it's been really great. We have one more video to record, and then we'll be ready to launch. I feel so honored that they're willing to do it with me. It's a big ask. Like, hey, can you come record videos? But I think they think it's cool. They're like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just helping my mom record videos like we're our movie stars or something. All right, there we go. There's some gold. Oh, what color is calling me next? You know what? What about this deep blue? Let's see. Oh yeah. So when I'm painting, I know I've already told you guys this in earlier videos, but maybe this is your first time watching. When I'm painting my therapeutic art, just painting for my daily practice, I use these Blick paints. They're very inexpensive, and I really like working with them. They have really good coverage, really good texture. They have, I think they're beautiful. They come in a beautiful range of colors. I think they're like $2 a bottle. So it's really just a nice, inexpensive way to have a variety of color. And but you could go to Michael's and get some too for very inexpensive. Ooh, that's a beautiful color. This is gonna have to make it into my rotation. Why have I never used this before? Anybody know? When you have an addiction to art supplies, things get lost. You're like, oh, I didn't even know I had this. But yes, so these cheap craft paints are great for just the therapeutic art that you're just doing, just to move through it. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Sometimes when I do these little activities, I really love them, and I end up scanning them in and making them into little cards or prints or whatnot. So funny when you just paint from just wanting to be part of the process and just the relaxation of it. I often love my stuff more. When I paint to try to make something specific, like if I sit down and I say, today I'm going to paint the Great Mountains of North Carolina, I usually just get frustrated, right? It's like I can't get on paper what I have in my head unless I use a lot of patience and a lot of time. But sometimes I don't have those two things. They come and go. And so it's just better for me, I think, to paint this way. See, I have a happy accident here, smeared that. But my Bob Ross says there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. So we'll just take his. I love this thing. I found it. I went to the Blick art store in Atlanta a while back, and I saw that and I was like, definitely that needs to come home with me. If ever I needed something, it's Bob Ross bobblehead. My husband was like, really? That's what you bought in there? I'm like, sorry, it's just like a necessity. I mean, come on. Who doesn't need a Bob Ross bobblehead? You know, times are tough. I mean, not really. I'm just being silly, but I can't think of much that Bob Ross couldn't make me feel better. He's just fun. Ooh, I really enjoyed the way this texture's coming together. Gosh, we have a dog. He is amazing. Love him. His name's Moose, but he is a furry guy. And I am up here in a loft. I'm going to one day give you guys a tour because it's literally up this steep ladder. So like no one comes up here except me and the kids because it's so steep and difficult. But somehow his dog hair still finds its way everywhere because it's just like that soft, flowy kind of dog hair that just floats away. Ooh, this is so fun. Why is making art just the best? I hope this is making your day a little bit better. I just really think that as women, we gotta just find a moment to take care of ourselves, right? Like, we're all out there doing the things we need to do, changing the world in our own way, but finding just a few moments to recharge, regroup, reground ourselves, wow. That's when where our power comes from, because then we're able to go do the things we need to do and make our differences and not lose ourselves, not get burnt out. That's a big deal, because I don't know many women who aren't flat exhausted. I just don't. If you're not raising kids, then you're caretaking parents, or you're caring for your community, or, you know, all the things that the women are doing. So these gelatos, if you get a pack of them, they come with sponges. But I prefer just to use my finger. I think it makes for a more interesting, more tactile, more sensory filled activity. You know, like, really, it's kind of like that idea of just, let's get our hands dirty. Oh, this is so magical. Oh, you know what I haven't used is this gold, this woody gold. I love these. See how it's just a different texture than the paint. So we got the paint over here is smooth, and then this is kind of like I guess a giant colored pencil texture. See, I don't care for small colored pencils that much because they have such a precise point. I feel like I start to get really tense and want to control it. I know some people who do so well with colored pencils, so it's just really an individual thing, but I get so tense because I feel like I want it to be more precise, more perfect. So bigger stuff like this is good for me because I'm just shy of almost being a little bit too controlling with things. So the work of being human, right? We all have stuff we're working on. Oh, this color and this color are very similar. I love that. I love the subtlety, like when you can layer colors that are similar together, get that subtle look. Oh, this is fun. I'm always painting, like putting stuff over wet so it gets all crazy. Oh, this pop of darker pink is so lovely. My whole table's shaking. I feel like it's getting shakier by the day. I have to get the screwdriver and see if I can tighten it up. Okay, can anybody guess what color we're gonna need next? I think we're gonna pull out some pistachio. Where's it at? Where is it at? Here it is. For some reason, I think this green color just like makes it. Oh my goodness, I only have this much left. I'm gonna have to try to find it. It's not easy to find. It's not, must be a popular color. I seriously love it layered over this pink and this blue. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's so beautiful. If there was one kind of art I could make all day, every day, it'd be this. Like, I just love these tiny little making marks. It really helps me move through my brain space. I mean, when I sat down here, I was feeling a bit, well, honestly, a little bit tired, a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit, all the things that people feel. And now I feel much lighter and brighter and here we are. Oh, these colors, I love them together. They make such a joyful impact. All right, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you here next time.